Welcome to Divine Love Tarot. I want to thank you and welcome you to my channel, whether it's your first time here or you return viewer or subscriber. I hope that this message resonates and helps you in some way. And if you find that it doesn't, just keep in mind that this is a general reading and they do not resonate for everyone. And you may want to check out your moon sign, your rising sign, or even your Venus sign, because sometimes those are more prominent in your chart. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get into your reading. Hey, Cancer, let's go ahead and get into your December love reading, okay? Keep in mind, as always, that this is a general reading. So if you want a more personalized reading, you can contact me at divinelovetarot@gmail.com. All my information is in the description bar below the video. Let's go ahead and get into it. The first card is going to represent your current energy. Shuffle those again. Hey, Cancer, what's going on? All right, so your current energy, we've got the Knight of Cups. Next card represents your challenge or anything that's crossing this energy. We've got Justice. Next card represents what you're coming out of, past energy, Queen of Cups in the reverse. Next card represents what you're moving into, your future energy, Temperance in reverse. All right, next card represents what it is that you want, Cancer. Oh, we've got the Devil in reverse. Next card represents internal factors, what's motivating you. We've got the Six of Swords. Next card represents the advice card for this reading. We've got the Five of Pentacles. Next card represents external factors. We've got the Tower. Next card represents hopes and fears. We've got the Eight of Swords, and the next card represents the outcome for this reading, and we've got the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, so go ahead and get started with this current energy. We've got the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups represents very romantic energy, okay? For some of you, this could be a romantic offer. For my singles, somebody could be coming in who's very charming, very romantic, who's going to kind of, court you and give you all that sweet talk, poems, things like that. You may be in a relationship with somebody like that, or you may be dating someone like that, or married to someone with this energy. Or this can represent that things are just very romantic in your relationship if you're already in a relationship. Okay, some of you may be dealing with a water sign. This could be your energy, Cancer, that you're feeling very romantic, okay? Maybe you guys are really into the holidays and this is just that time of the year for you. All right, so let's go ahead and clarify that energy, that Knight of Cups, and we get the Four of Pentacles in reversed again. So this is about letting your guard down, okay? So some of you have let your guard down and you're allowing either yourself to be romanced or you're allowing yourself to be romantic and to be vulnerable, okay? Excuse me, I needed a sip of water. So challenging or crossing this energy, though, we have the Justice card, okay? And the Justice card is the card of, fairness and cause and effect. And, for some of you, this can represent a wedding, a marriage. It also represents more romance. It's a couple that is, very balanced. So maybe your challenge is to balance your energies, balance your emotions, because maybe you're being overly romantic and overly vulnerable. It's like it's okay to open up. There's nothing wrong with opening up and being vulnerable, but we just want to make sure that we stay balanced, right? Go ahead and clarify that. We've got the Ten of Pentacles because we've got commitment here. We've got responsibilities. That's what the Ten of Pentacles can represent. So it's almost like don't get too carried away because we still have responsibilities, okay? We still have things that need to be tended to. Maybe you guys are focusing more on the romance and not on the commitment and the stability of the situation, okay? And, that tends to happen in relationships where if all is well in the emotional sector, if all is well in the emotional romance sector, then we kind of forget that there are, you know, things that we have to do to maintain the stability of the relationship, to maintain the foundation of the relationship. All right. So some of you may be challenged with whatever those responsibilities are. All right. Which is also challenging you to balance this need or this want to be emotional or letting this person romance you or vice versa. All right. Energy that you're coming out of. We've got the Queen of Cups in the reverse. So that's about manipulative energy. Okay, someone who's not emotionally balanced, someone who, you know, uses their emotions sort of like a weapon against people. All right, so once again, you may be dealing with another water sign, or this may be your energy. Somebody's really trying to get in touch with me. And then we clarify that and we get the Page of Cups. So definitely a lot of emotions going on. Okay, this looks like a water sign reading. Like if you're a Cancer, you're dealing with a water sign, or you're a cross watcher that's dealing with a Cancer and you're a water sign. But if not, things were just very emotional, okay? So with the Page of Pentacles, it's about puppy love, okay? So it's like, I feel like there wasn't a balance here because, you know, when we feel that new love, that puppy love, we kind of get carried away with that, okay? So it's the Queen of Cups in reverse can also indicate unrealistic expectations, you know, thinking that love is a fairy tale. So seeing this Page of Cups gives me that impression that it was a situation where you got caught up in the romance of the situation and the newness of the situation, and maybe, you know, you were a little unrealistic because once again, it's very important to establish and maintain the stability of the relationship. All right. Going forward, you're going to be moving into an energy where there's a lack of balance, okay? Temperance in reverse represents that there is a lack of balance. It could be a lack of balance within your emotions or a lack of balance within that particular relationship, okay? Also with Temperance in the reverse, it's about two opposites, right? That just don't seem to be able to click. It's about like it's really about a lack of harmony, okay? So let's go ahead and clarify this Temperance, and we get the High Priestess. So here we are with some more water energy, okay? So the High Priestess can represent a Pisces. Some of you may be dealing with a Pisces. The High Priestess, though, is very in tune with her intuition, okay? So in this future energy, I feel like your intuition will help you to achieve whatever is lacking balance. So if you listen to your intuition, you'll kind of see whatever it is that you might have been missing in the past or in this particular moment, in this current energy, okay? What you want, Cancer, you want to be loosed. Okay, you want to not feel trapped in a situation. You know, maybe there's a lot of sexual chemistry. Maybe this romanticness is like a weakness for you or a weakness in your relationship. But with the Devil in reverse, you kind of want things to be less intense, right? You want things to be less intense because then you can be more focused, right? And you can focus more on the stability and the commitment of the situation. Clarifying, what we want, though, you've got the Seven of Swords. So it's almost like you want something to be revealed, okay? Because as much as the Seven Swords is about sneakiness, okay, it's about someone who's being sneaky, someone who doesn't necessarily tell the truth. It's about underhanded behavior. Maybe that's the characteristics of somebody that you want or someone that you are attracted to, because there's really no reason why anybody would want the Seven of Swords, okay? So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to pull another card from another deck to clarify that. You know, you may want somebody that you feel like you are trapped into a relationship with, okay? And, you know, maybe some of you guys see these commitments as a trap. That's why this Ten of Pentacles is a challenge to you, all right? Because maybe you could do your thing, you know, whatever that thing is, but you can't because you're in a commitment, all right? Let me go ahead and clarify that. And we've got the Hermit, okay? So some of you may want the ending of a situation. Like, even though the Seven of Swords is not a great card to get, it's almost like you would welcome it because it would help you to get out of this situation. All right? The Hermit represents taking time, taking space, you know, to think and contemplating, but it represents your alone time. So some of you definitely want time and space away from the situation. You want to feel unstuck from this particular situation. So it's interesting because it's like you're enjoying the romance, right? But I guess because it's the Knight of Cups, it's not the King of Cups, right? So we all know the Knight of Cups may not necessarily be committed, okay? The Knight of Cups is like a Casanova, okay? The Knight of Cups is someone who's like in love with love. So maybe that's just your energy. So maybe to you, that's the easy part, you know? But you see where there's a lack, there's something is not fair in the situation, and it has to do with the commitment and the stability of your relationship. Okay, and so you want some space, Cancer. Even though you're enjoying the love, you're like, you know, that's who I am. You know what I'm saying? I am romantic. I am loving. Maybe you want to be vulnerable, but you just feel like you can't be vulnerable within the boundaries of whatever commitment that you currently have. All right, so that's interesting because this Knight of Cups, like I said, this could be your energy. You may be wanting to be romantic and vulnerable, but don't feel like the situation at hand allows for that, okay? So therefore, you kind of want to be unstuck and you want your space, all right? Moving on, we've got the internal factors, which is the Six of Swords, which represents moving away from anything that keeps you stuck in a rut, okay? Moving away from negative energy, okay? So some of you definitely want to move towards a more positive situation. Some of you may want to... some of you want to move away from the situation or just move away from whatever negative factors there are, okay? Go ahead and clarify that. We've got the Two of Cups. Yeah, you want to move towards a more loving bond where you're both on the same page. So I just feel like for those of you who are in a long-term relationship, there are some challenges. For those of you who are single, I feel like you feel like getting committed is a challenge for you, okay? Getting to that stage of marriage and to that level of commitment, stability is your challenge. Where those of you who are already in it, I feel like your challenge is that you may feel like you can't find the Two of Cups kind of love within this commitment, or you want to get back to that kind of love with the partner that you're with, okay? You're ready to be on the same page. You're ready to be in love again. You're ready for that kind of energy, but maybe, you know, it's a challenge for you with the person that you are committed to, okay? Your advice, we've got the Five of Pentacles. So no, we don't want you to suffer, but the advice is to avoid situations that cause you to suffer. So have you been long suffering in this particular situation? Are you the Queen of Cups in the reverse who's been dealing with the Page of Pentacles? Okay, the Queen needs more than the Page of Pentacles. The Queen needs more than puppy love. The Queen needs more than, you know, just feelings of romance, okay? So for those of you who have been in a situation that's causing you to feel abandoned, you need to figure out how to get out of that rut, all right? You want to get out of that rut, but you need to get out of that rut. That's what the advice card is for this reading, all right? Don't stay stagnant in a situation that's leaving you feeling less than, okay? Now, the external energy is the Tower, so something may happen that has nothing to do with you, but it will affect you, okay? It could be the person that you're dealing with is going to have a situation. So I'm just going to go ahead and clarify this Tower card. And we've got the Page of Wands in the reverse. So definitely a negative message. Either this person's going to hear a negative message or you're going to hear something negative about this person that's going to kind of rock your foundation and rock the foundation of this relationship, okay? And that's where this maybe remaining the Ten of Pentacles is the challenge, okay? And, you know, maybe once again, you're just like tired of having your guard up all the time. You were ready to be vulnerable and let your guard down, but unfortunately, within whatever situation you're in, you're just not able to do that. All right. Moving forward to the hopes and fears, you've got the Eight of Swords. So you fear that you're going to continue to be in a situation where you don't know all the facts. All right. The Eight of Swords is about feeling trapped also. So here you are with this Devil in reverse. You don't want to continue to feel trapped. Okay. We clarify this Eight of Swords. We get the Five of Cups. So you don't want to be remorseful. You don't want to be in a situation where you're disappointed all the time. You don't want to be in a situation where you're looking around at everything that's gone wrong instead of being able to focus on, you know, the future and everything that can go right for you. All right, so here we are with the outcome of this reading, and we've got the Four of Pentacles in the reverse again. So this is also about letting go, okay? It's about letting go. And it's interesting because usually I look at the Four of Pentacles about being vulnerable, but now that I see this reading, I feel like it is about the letting go, and it's about things falling apart. Because Four is a pentacle, it's still about the lack of security and a lack of stability. The Four of Pentacles is also fear-based. Okay, so it's like basically for some of you, your worst fear happens in this particular situation. Okay, and you know, for some of you, it is with a water sign, this Knight of Cups person, because it just, you know, sometimes once I start the reading, as I go through, the energy gets stronger and stronger, and it's like you're dealing with someone who's very romantic and very charming, maybe even giving you this Knight of Cups energy, but things are falling apart with that person, okay? Clarify the outcome, and yeah, we've got the Moon in reverse, so secrets are going to be revealed, exactly what you want, okay? You're going to find out that, or you're going to see where this person is being sneaky and this person's been lying, and you're probably going to go ahead and move towards having your space, okay? But the Moon represents a lot of emotions, but things are being revealed. You know, the Moon in the reverse, though, it's a tricky card because it is about things being reversed, being revealed, but those things are deep secrets, you know what I'm saying? So it's not always easy to deal with whatever it is that is revealed. It can indicate someone who's got emotional problems, okay? You know, something, deep deception, deep lying. Once again, it's a fear-based card, okay? So basically, I feel like, you know, for some of you, you know, you're gonna have an imbalance. You're gonna cause something that's gonna basically rock the foundation of this situation. All right, and it's basically something that you feared would happen, but you kind of knew was going to happen because you're a Cancer and you're intuitive, and you're going to use your intuition going forward to guide you through this situation. All right, Cancer, so that has been your December reading. Again, guys, if you would like a more personalized reading, you can contact me at divinelovetarot@gmail.com. All my information is in the description. And happy holidays, okay? Happy holidays. Whatever it is you decide to do, if you don't celebrate the holidays, then I hope that you're safe and you have a happy new year, and I will see you guys at the next reading. Bye, Cancer.